Hey, what's good, YouTube? Jamo TV HD. We out here with my laptop, and for some reason, I've had this laptop for a year, and I ain't done a review on it yet. I don't know how. I've just got it, and I've just been using it, and it's just been working its socks off, kind of thing. And people have been like, what laptop are you using? What are your specs? And I'm like, you should know this now by now, because I always do a review of my things. But 2.2s, I ain't even done a review of this thing, innit? So yeah, it's called the Optimus 8, and I got it from PC Specialist like a year ago. And yeah, let me just start. I guess I might as well show you like the body first of all. It's a bit hard to deep because obviously man's got bare stickers all over the place. But yeah, that's the body of the laptop, back and well, top and bottom. Let me show you the ports now. So we're along the right hand side. No, we're along the left hand side right now. And you got your power adapter port, Ethernet port, 2 mini display ports, HDMI 2.0 port, a USB-C port actually, which I was surprised to see, especially for something from last year, and you got your multi-card reader port, as per normal. On the left hand side, not much going down, to be honest. You got 2 USB ports, one being a 3.0 and one being a 2.0. Then you got your 3.5mm microphone and headphone jack as well. On the front now, you haven't really got that much going on, apart from these like little power indicator buttons or lights, to be honest. Light indicator, battery indicator, aeroplane mode indicator, and I think this hard disk indicator, is that for like if your hard disk is being used? I'm not too sure. That's the one on the end there. I think it's when your hard disk is being used. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's about it. On the back, there's not really much going down there. So yeah, let me open it up and show you what I go on. Now, everything going on here is quite bog standard. I mean, the keyboard, you can't really see it now, but it is backlit. But it's only one single color LED. When I say single color, it's just white backlit. So you can see it in the dark and it works for that. The mouse and the buttons, they're clicky enough. They're cool, and the double tap is quite responsive. You can see how this bit is extra black because, that's the bit of the mouse pad that I've been using all the time. But yeah, that's about it. The hinge design is kind of decent. It feels quite strong. Power button is in the middle instead of being to the side, so you can always find it in the dark, and it's illuminated as well. One thing that I've noticed about this keyboard is that the F3, F4, F5, those buttons are illuminated, but their secondary functions are not illuminated. So you have to just remember that obviously F5 and F6 is for volume, and F8 and F9 are for brightness. But yeah, sometimes I forget, and it's annoying when it's dark. Now, in terms of specs, I'll just run them by you quickly and put the details in the description section. But yeah, the processor's an i7 7700HQ. It's got 8GB of RAM in there, which I think is like 2400 megahertz. I'm not sure if that makes a difference or if that makes anything any better. It's got a 2TB hard drive in there as a secondary hard drive, and it's not a 2.5mm SSD, but it's like a 2.5-inch SSD. It's like a, what are they called? M.2 SATA SSD, and it's 120 terabytes. Wow, I wish. It's 120 gigabytes. So I just use that for the operating system and a few quick files that I download in it. But yeah, I'm hoping to actually get that switched out. Apart from that, the game stopper is the 1050 Ti, the graphics card of the gods. No, the graphics card it's just quite a decent graphics card. The 1050 Ti, I was going to get the 1050, but when I was comparing the graphics cards together, it just seemed that the 1050 Ti gave you a lot more bang for your buck, considering it was only like £20 more at the time. So I'll just show you the website I use for when I'm actually comparing graphics cards. And it's called Notebook Check. As you can see, 1050 Ti on the left, 1050 on the right. And they make it so simple. They give you all this science if you want the science. Like, you can go and actually read all of that. But literally, you just go all the way down and you just get to the games. And let's just look at a game that we all play. What does everybody play? I don't know. Ghost Recon. Let's look for Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon on the 1050 Ti. At 720, obviously, it can play it. At medium settings, 1080p, it can play it. At high settings, 1080p, it can play it. At ultra settings 1080p, it's struggling. And let's see what the situation is with the 1050. Let's have a look and see if we can find it. Wait, where is it? Have we gone past it? I think we may have gone past it. I think we may have gone past it. This is just getting a bit awkward now. Okay, we'll try for PUBG instead. PUBG, high settings, 1080p, 34 frames per second. Where's PUBG over here? Here we go. PUBG over here on the 1050 Ti. Ultra settings 35 frames per second, whereas here ultra settings is 24 frames per second. And I do like a bit of ultra settings at 1080p. And it's just like one step down from the 1060. So yeah, I thought I'd go for the 1050 Ti. No other reason than that. But yeah, quite a decent gaming laptop. I'll just demo a game. I don't know which game to demo. I'll just demo it real quick so you can see what the gameplay's like, I guess. Let's try a bit of Ghost Recon, shall we? Yeah, get a bit of Ghost Recon game. There we go. Loading up. One thing that I just reminded myself about is that the speakers on this laptop are so dead. They're actually so dead. When I got them, I actually contacted PC specialists and, you know, I told them something's wrong with the speakers because they're just sounding so dead. They're so quiet and it's really ridiculous. Like my mobile phone, my OnePlus 5 is definitely louder than the speakers on this laptop. So yeah, that's one thing that I did notice. And the screen quality, it's okay, I guess. There's a lot of glare in here because obviously, you know, the windows are either side of the laptop. Yeah, I suppose the screen's okay, but yeah, could be better, I guess. Right, there we go. That's the game, as you can see, nice and loaded up. I haven't really got my controller connected, and I'm not a keyboard warrior, so I'm gonna just pretend and try to do this. Let's see. There we go. Bit of Ghost Recon. How do I stand up? There we go. Let's jump over this. There we go. Yeah. Yes, it looks kind of okay. You know, nice and smooth. Let me just see what settings I've got going on at the moment. Options, graphics. There you go. You can see what the settings are. Let's put them on. Can I put them on Ultra? See, Ultra is going red at the bottom there just because of the VRAM. But very high. It says, yeah, that's cool. I'm going to have to reload some of the game to set these settings. There we go, that's set now, and if I go back, let me just see. There we go. That's high settings. I'm only getting 30 frames per second here. But it does look very nice, actually. It does look very nice. Yeah, it does look very decent, actually, yeah. I do like that. But, yeah, and obviously it's not playing at a higher frame rate right now because it's in battery saver mode. And it tries to lock the frames to 30 so that it saves battery when it's plugged out, as you can see. But yeah, when I plug it in, it's a lot better. But yeah, that's definitely playable. It definitely does look very nice. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe and like. Let me know if you like this laptop. I'll put the details to where you can cop it. I think you can get it for around £700 now, which is a steal for a gaming laptop. So yeah, have a little look. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And make sure you subscribe. Bless.